And we're live. All right. Good evening and welcome to the Passport to Freedom. Harley Davidson and Morale today. So let's wait for people to sign in. Hello, hello. Shall we start with the sound check? Can you guys hear me? Give me a couple of thumbs up if you can. We're just waiting for some people to join in. Awesome. So, again, welcome to the Passport to Freedom with Harley Davidson and Morale. It's our fifth conversation we've had over the last 15 days, and it is also, I think, the last one for this season. I'd love to hear what you guys think of what you've thought of the last few ones and what you think of this interview. DM us and let us know, and we'll see what we can do to make the next season even better, right? Okay, now we're going to wait for Morale. We're going to wait for some people to join in. We have sweet, awesome. It's 5 o'clock. I don't think Morale needs any more of an introduction. Excellent. We're going to let her tell us all her stories. But let's get her on now. How's the lockdown doing for everyone? How's Sunday? Yeah, Sunday. Do we remember what Sunday feels like? Hello, hello everyone. Hello. Awesome. We're just waiting on Morale. Get her in. Yes. If anyone has any questions for Morale, please, guys, wait till the end and we'll drop them to her and we'll see if she has any answers. My beard is on fire. Is that what you're saying, dude? No, it's not. So like I said, we're waiting on Morale, and it is the Passport to Freedom with Harley Davidson and Morale. It seems like it's Salman. Happy birthday, man. Coffee test. Coffee is ready. I can't flip the background artwork because I can't flip the wall. Next season we will update our background. Coffee test, good. Yeah. Now we're just waiting now. Let's add Morale to this conversation. Morale is not on yet. She hasn't joined us yet, so we will wait. Anybody got questions that we want to answer? For Morale, not for me. And not for Harley Davidson. So let's get... Sure, it's coffee. Yeah, it's coffee. It's coffee time, dude. Come on, just waiting. And we have Morale on. Great. And there go live. Hello. What happened? Hello, what's happening?
I was on, and is there any question I don't have an answer for? You said people ask the question if she knows the answer. Oh.
We don't know what they're gonna ask. We don't know if you can answer it or not.
If she wanted to tell you the answer is the right way.
We apparently you've become a cook while you've been in quarantine. So those questions we'll ask. Those questions we'll ask later.
Wait a minute. First, I wanted to say.
Do you want to end this conversation before it started? I'll drink my coffee.
Okay, I just want to tell you this is only bunch of fruits in the water because I still nursing the baby. I cannot drink. I actually want to have my tea too. But that was for you, you know. It's like
I'll add the good stuff to it. You can send it to me.
Yes. Yeah.
How are you doing?
Very good. How are you?
Good. Chilling. Well, so we have no choice, so why not? Neither are you, so you don't have a motorcycle either.
You guys can see the bike being parked or see in front of your eyes. I don't even have that one. My bikes are parked in India.
Yeah, you have to get you home first.
Oh yeah. I sent a special request to Chrono to let me back.
Done. That's what we're going to work on next week now, to get you back so you can look at your motorcycle.
Oh yeah. I have to stop flying then.
Come on, we're going to start off now.
I've been asking everyone. You're the fifth person we've had on, and I've started everyone with, where does the love for motorcycles come for you?
Yeah.
Where did it start?
Okay, I actually started my riding and the love with motorcycle with the brand that you're hosting from, Harley Davidson.
Yeah, yeah. Oh, sweet.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I gone crazy after biking, and I actually become a biker with Harley Davidson. My first own bike was the 48.
Yeah.
And before that, I never owned any bike.
And before, so you went straight to the 48?
Yeah.
And what was the love for the 48? I mean, did it just one day you just saw it?
Yes, because when I was working in Panchasheel,
Yeah.
every time that is a new brand enter India, they used to send JLL. They
Yeah.
used to send me the email which you said that brand entered India. And one of the day I
Right.
went to office and there was an email which you said Harley Davidson entered India.
Right.
And then I used to get monthly magazine of the shopping centers and shopping mall and retailers.
Yeah.
And in one of them had the back page of it, like 3-4 pages, all the pictures of the Harleys with
Yeah.
the prices. That was how they were promoting many years ago when they just
Yeah.
entered India.
Yeah.
And then I
Yeah.
saw that and I was just like, oh, that's a trouble. And I never been a biker. And then one of the day I had a meeting in Bombay. I still can remember. I had a meeting with the head of the LV, and
Yeah.
then I was a really bad meeting. And then we just came out of the meeting. We were really angry, and we were passing Bandra, and I saw Harley Davidson, and I was just like, "Stop!" I told the driver, and I went inside, and I looked at the bike, and I was like, "I want this bike." And everybody were laughing. I didn't even know the model, and everybody were
Yeah.
laughing. And the person, the salesperson, laughing and telling in Hindi to other person, "Look at this ladki. She thinks you're gonna buy a lollipop. She says she want the orange one."
Yeah.
And that's how
Yeah.
I pay the deposit. That time was 50,000. I give them. I swiped my card immediately
Yeah.
and just booked it. And then I got my first bike, which was Harley. And my first ride on that bike was Bombay to Pune.
Wow. But so you knew how to ride a motorcycle already?
I knew. I know how to ride a motorcycle when I was in college.
Yeah.
There was a friend of mine had a Royal Enfield parked front of his house. And then I
Yeah.
went and sat on a bike and the guy said, just like, "Oh, off my bike. You're not allowed
Yeah.
to sit on my bike because you've never been on a bike."
Okay.
And really hurt my ego.
Yeah.
And I told him, like, "You just tell me how to run this bike." And it was the old kicking one.
Yeah.
Then I just kicked, and it was just like many kick back. And then I just sat on a motorbike, went for a round, and came back. And this is how I learned how to ride a bike.
Oh, sweet.
Yeah.
So, but basically, your most of the motorcycling started on that first Harley Davidson.
I mean, all of them started on that.
Yeah. Yeah. And you did a lot. You did a lot on the first motorcycle, didn't you?
A lot.
On the 48.
I remember when I was on a Harley, I joined the gang HOI, Harley Owners India.
Yeah.
That time Hug wasn't there. And we were
okay,
the
yeah.
first lot of Harley owners. And
Okay.
these guys, we were like hardcore, like wearing all these leathers and love the
I've
look.
seen those
and
photographs. Yeah.
10,
Yeah.
20 backing each other up. And we thought that we owned the bike, that we owned
Yeah.
the road. Like, stop! And then the truck would come, we go front of the truck and said, "Don't move!" Yeah, that was just like the power on the bike, and that was the only girl I had. And as soon
Yeah.
as anybody would say anything to me, that was like 20 Harley guys standing over there. That was how biking started for me.
That's crazy. That's crazy. But then, how long did you have the 48 for?
48, I had it for 3 or 4 years, and then I graduated from the biking, and
Yeah.
I bought the Nitro, the Special.
Yeah. Why? What brought that? That was going to be my next question, but since you brought it up, the Night Rod Special.
Listen, that was a joke which Ausef and everybody would make of me, and they were saying like, "Do you have a crane following you or the big truck?" And I'm like, "Why?" They said on the turn, they just take the bike and turn it for you. I had, we were on a ride with the same HOI with Debu
Yeah.
and Freddie and Saurabh and everybody around. And
Yeah.
Saurabh, Freddie, and another rider, 3 of them had Nice Road.
Okay.
And I forgot the guy that I got the night road, and I sat on it. I was on my 48, and I really loved the look of the bike, the big tire in the back.
Yeah.
Really looking good.
Yeah.
And I wanted to sit on that bike, and everybody said, no, this is difficult to handle, this and that. That guy, boy, I don't remember. He's a very close friend. He told me.
It happens when you drink tea. It happens when you drink tea.
Wait a minute. No, it's not working. I don't remember the name. And I think by end of it, I remember. He said that, you can sit on my bike.
Okay.
And then I sat on the bike on the highway. It was a straight highway, and I loved it.
Yeah.
After that, after like 15 minutes, 20 minutes, when I sat on my own 48, I was like, I can't do that anymore.
It's done. Yeah, done.
You can't believe it. We stopped for having chai in a dabba.
Yeah.
I called the Bombay showroom. Hello, do you have a night road? And how long going to take for that bike to come? And everybody were thinking I'm joking, but I wasn't joking. I ordered on a highway on a dabba my night road. And then first everybody said, don't go for red, go for black. I ordered the black, but I thought, no, maybe red is a better color. To the next dabba, I called the guy and said, hey, listen, I want red. And the guy was like, listen, we have only one red, which one guy already booked it. I said, you know what? Call him and tell him red is not good for the guys. He actually convinced the guy to buy the black, and I bought the red one.
So you didn't have to wait much. You just had to go back to Bombay and pick it up.
Oh, I had to. Now, it took like a month for the bike to come. Like they had it in the Harley Davidson India in Delhi.
Yeah.
And any showroom had a customer, they used to call them and they used to get it to the showroom.
But the color didn't really matter, did it to you?
No, because after 6 months, I changed it and I painted. But this is exactly like women when they buy the mobile. They want a specific color, and the entire time they have a cover on it.
Yeah.
It's never been like, but that's being a woman and a biker.
Yeah, well, you chose a very interesting motorcycle, and I've ridden it, and I still question how you've ridden it so much.
When I wanted to, we did the handover of the bike. We just get it, and usually we had it. All these HOI Harley riders, HOI used to come. Lover. We used to do puja, and we used to go to the temple and do all this thing because being a crazy rider and love speed and going crazy, they had to do all the puja on my head that I come out of it alive. And they did a puja. I remember they done it in New Bombay, the Nova Bombay.
Okay, yeah.
And from there I started riding in Lonavala Ghats. Shekhar was actually telling Debu and everybody and said, this girl can ride this bike.
It was meant for.
And I rode the night road from Pune to Bhutan.
We want to hear that story. We want to hear about coming back from Bhutan.
Bike couldn't make it back. I had a somersault. If you hear about the falls that I had on that night road, I think I got my flying license on a night road because the number of times I flew out of that bike and it landed on my feet. And I love the bike. I still have the bike. Just before Corona, I serviced the bike and I called Amanda. And I told Amanda, Seema, the girls in the Delhi, I said, girls, I want to get the bike out. And I wanted to do the servicing. And I wanted to just start, riding the bike. And then the Corona happened. But my night road is ready, serviced. And it's just parked for me to go back.
So, but you now need a sidecar with it, I think.
I wrap it around me.
No, I was talking about the husband.
Alex?
I was talking about the husband.
Listen, do you remember you rode my night road?
I do remember. That's what I'm saying. I don't know how you've ridden it all across the world because I rode it in Goa.
I'm gonna tell you, I'm not as tall as you because when you were sitting on my night road, your leg was rolled up and tight. It was so funny.
I put my knees on the
Your knee was touching your nose. You were riding it like this.
More or less. I I remember saying that I don't know how she's ridden this to Bhutan and back. I couldn't do that one little stretch with all those roads.
But I didn't come back on the bike.
Yeah, well, so to Bhutan.
Okay, first I have to tell you this. I never been like the most quiet one. They used to call me Gundi on the nitro, and I used to, whenever they used to like truck used to cross us, and we were like a herd, of angry wolves.
Wolves. Oh yeah.
Ooh. And I was a girl, and nobody knows he's a girl. It's just all head to toe.
Yeah.
And our the way that used to ride used to be Debu, and then used to be me, and then used to be that was like initially, and after that used to be me and Srijit and Shrikant, three of us. And but initially these guys, and I used to be the second one, and I used to be the one like, Debu, these guys is just cutting me off, and everybody used to go after the guy.
Really, like wolves.
Oh yeah, that was good. I had a slight argument in IBW with one of the guy in Etoile, which is now a very good friend of mine, Johan.
Yeah. Okay.
And that time I didn't know Ausef, and I just had like little argument of holding the guy neck and all that thing. We came back and the story was finished. We were in Pune, and Suraj came to meet me, and Ausef came with it, and we were all sitting in the cafe, and we were talking, and then Ausef was saying, oh, that was in IBW, that was this, that was that, and that was a girl, and the girl, was fighting, and the girl was riding the nitro, and then the story finished, and he said, oh, by the way, what bike you ride? I said, the nitro. And he was like, holy shit, it's you. I'm like, that was me.
Ausef is good at telling people stories about themselves.
Oh, yeah. And
he's very good.
And he doesn't even know. He's here. He's here.
Oh, there he is. Of course he's there.
And then I have to tell you about my flying session on a nitro.
Yeah, we want.
But we were going to. The nitro is just really low. Like as soon as it hits a pothole, you really hear and feel in your back spine, which goes zigzag. Like after any pothole or any bumper, you have to just straighten up your the spine. And after I started riding my BM around the world, I was like, how I was riding my nitro around India.
But it got you started. It's what brought the madness to you. Yeah.
I mean, that's what I always give it to Harley, and my Harley will be the bike in my garage. I mean, the memories I have on a Harley, you have no idea. And then I was riding this bike, and we were in Bihar, really nice, smooth road, and we were in 110, 120, and then suddenly a bumper came. That wasn't the proper bumper. That was just like road had a bumper. Yeah. I went on, and then the bike and me flew, and I got panicked because suddenly I was a superwoman on air. I tried to brake, but I was on air already. Bike came down, front wheel, both the brake, hit the things, and you cannot believe it. The bike had a somersault. And I flew off the bike, and I was sliding in the same side as my bike. But because of the speed, I back on my feet, and I was running after my bike. And people are communicating on a Scala. People were saying like, Maral had a fall. And everybody were like, oh my God. And they were saying, look at the mirror. And they were like, oh my God, how is she? She's running.
She's crazy.
Then everybody were running after me, and I was running after my bike. The bike got damaged from both 4 sides, which the insurance was telling me, we need to verify your accident because you have damaged 4 sides. And usually we get 1 side or 2 sides. Yeah. I said, sweetheart, come back with me to that moonset base in Bihar. I'll show you how I've done it for 3 months. They were not clearing insurance. It took them 3 months to clear the insurance.
Well, safety. They kept you off the roads for 3 months.
Okay, I'm back. That was posed due
to... you're back. Oh, because you drank too much tea again. Now, I'm going to ask you, like, these are all HOI days, but what happened when Hog started? You became
The coolest. Yes, the only one.
A director chapter, right? Isn't it? Is it? You were the first director chapter of Hog in Pune, right?
Oh yeah, yeah. No, not director. I was the secretary, the second post. I don't know. Oh, that was the time. My nickname still is Officer.
Oh, okay.
They call me Officer. Officer. I was the. I mean, when I was riding, Hog started. The first Hog ride was Daman.
Okay.
And I wasn't the first Harley owner of India. That was, I think, a lady Shija from Bangalore. Okay. She was the first one. And then there was another lady from Bangalore. They had like a couple of them before me. But I was the first one who took riding on a Harley as my religion. Like I was the one who in each and every Hog ride, I was like, hello, I'm here. And Initially, I asked Vijay, I said, can we just have Ladies of Harley? Yeah. And he said, and I was like, should I make the group or you make it? He was like, cool down, I make it, I make you an admin. And he wanted to always be correct. And he was like, oh, Mara, that's a great idea. You wait, I'll make it.
Yeah. Sounds like Vijay.
Yeah. And he made the Facebook Harley, Ladies of Harley, and then he put me the admin, and I started adding the ladies and getting the ladies, because initially was only like a number of them from Bombay and Surat and Ahmedabad for Daman, and after that we just was Hampi. The ladies used to come, but in Daman there was no other ladies on riding the bike, and then that was in Daman. There were just like other people were coming. And initially was like that, and then we had another lady joining, another, and then all of them came. And now I think Ladies of Harley is quite big. That was how I started riding the Hog. With Toy, we started attending all the Hog rides, and there we used to go. And I remember one day in the office, we were in the meeting, and we were discussing about the retail and the shopping mall, and instead of the square feet, in the meeting is a very serious meeting with all the bankers, and I was just trying to say 1,000 square feet which they have this shop. I said 1,000 kilometers, and everybody were like, Maral, out. Out. And they were like, we have to say Harley Davidson to pay your salary, because even when you're in the office, you're not really working. I didn't have much of holidays, and towards the end, when I was riding for Hog, I wouldn't get many days off. That's the reason I was riding 1,000 kilometers a day, or 1,500 kilometers a day to just reach the Hog ride. And at 12 o'clock at night, me, Srijit, and everybody were reaching, and they were like, yay! And next day, just riding back. Yeah.
So that is that how you did the big five?
Oh yeah. Initially, you know, one thing, for the first round, because all this initiative came later, I attended all the Hog ride, and that was the ride to Nasik, which is like 300 kilometers from Pune. People called me and said, oh, do you want to come to Nasik? I was like, nah, it's just 300 kilometers. Nah. And then I was just like, no, it's not long enough. And you know that those days I had an attitude of like, I do not get my bike if it's not 500 kilometers or 1,000 and all this thing. And then I said, no, I'm not going to come. And then they went, and suddenly they said, Sorin Shah, we call him Kaka. And then he was like, oh, this
with his big impact.
He's the only one who attended all the ride. I was like, holy shit, I did it. The only thing I didn't do was Nasik. And then the next year, three Hog rides, like big five. I've done it, and the last one was a fight. Don't bring it in. And that was one of the rides that I parked my bike, and I didn't want it to continue, and I was just like, and then I was just and then there was like that. Otherwise, I was the one who attended all the Hog rides.
Yeah, that's what I heard. I heard you were one of the first few too.
That time we didn't know that's a big five.
Yeah. No. Now, well, apparently it is.
That time we didn't know it's a big five. That time we were just the coolest, riding everywhere and adding the patches. And I still have a jacket, which is all the ride we have done, which is like most of the places in India. And then they had all the kilometers. They had everything on it. And as soon as you put that jacket on, you think you are a Superman. Nobody before you.
We have to get you on once you go back to Pune to show us this jacket as well. Though.
Oh yeah, I mean the jacket. I think I'm gonna have a picture as well, and I've been wearing it. Still, I do wear that jacket because for me it's like one of my. You know, when you are in the army, they give you degrees or they give you action. That's mine. And I have a T-shirt of all the hog ride, and I was in the first international hog ride to Bhutan.
Oh, okay.
And they used to give us all T-shirts, the first, and they were just like the first hog ride, international, first time on ride, first. Really, really nice days. Extremely nice days.
I can imagine because I know you've ridden and before you set out for a world ride. You've ridden. I think you've ridden in Egypt on a Harley, and
I did Egypt. I did Dubai. I did Qatar. I did Italy to Switzerland solo. I've been different countries on a Harley, but those days for me, bike was Harley. Like that was any other bike, I was like Harley. And then I become open-minded and I start trying the other bike as well. But otherwise, it's like.
But it really paved the way for you and for. I mean, everyone knows the next part of the story of you traveling the world and.
It's like that was. I mean. If it wasn't for the experience I had on a bike, that I think is really important when you sit on a motorbike, the experiences that you create by the group of people you ride, the group of the events that you attend. I've been even in the conference they had for Harley in Bali, the first one. And then that Bill Davidson came to India, his sister came to India, and I started meeting all of them. And even on a world ride, I went to Milwaukee. You know Chetan, right? Chetan, the designer of Harley Davidson.
Yes.
He's a very good friend. In Milwaukee, I went and I stayed in his house. And I went to the Harley Museum. We meet Bill again over there. And we met that time he was the MD of Harley Davidson in India. The time that I started my ride. I forgot his name. I'm really bad in the name. That's the second time. I don't remember the name.
I don't remember who was the MD when you started.
The first MD of India when Harley Davidson started. That can be a quiz. If anybody knows the name of the first MD.
Anup.
Yes, Anup. I mean.
Oh, you're making it tough. I'm just like, I don't know. You started your world ride while Anup was still MD?
Excellent. Is Anup Parakash, which I met Anup. We're going to send you a big bottle of rum directly from London to Kerala. You're going to receive it. Yeah, I met Anup over there also over a drink. And, you know, my connection with Harley has always been there.
Yeah.
And Pallavi... And all of them, that Vijay.
Why I met you on your world ride in Prague at the 115th. Yeah, at the 115th, and you.
You know, it's funny amongst all the friends that I have, the biker friend. I meet you often outside of India. Like I met you in Malaysia for MotoGP. Then I met you in Prague. Middle of the world ride, and if you remember, you guys were offering me beer. I was like, you know,
and you were like, no, and I went back to Vijay. I'm like, I don't know what's up with Maral. Like, also, why is she in Prague so fast? And of course, like few days later, we found out that you were pregnant and you were riding home.
No, the thing was like I had my big the belt bag, top of my belly, because when we met, I was almost 4 months.
Yeah.
And then I was covering that, and then I would just, you were like beer. I was like, no, you know, I'm riding, no. And you were like, one beer? What's going to happen? You were like, no. And then you guys were partying hard. I was like, oh my God, I can't do that.
Now we know.
And even funny enough, you met me just a day when I got engaged.
I met you, you were also on your world ride there, and I met you, and you were supposed to be in Malaysia.
I sent the bike from Indonesia to Australia, and then I had to extend my carnet.
Oh, yeah.
Alex just proposed. I said, yes, I had my ring on, and you were like, woo! And, you know, it was just a couple of hours ago, and I didn't even have time to tell my friend. As soon as you go sit, first call, Osef Chaco. How? I didn't know about that. I'm like, I'm sorry, but it just happened. And
but but your Instagram said you weren't even there. I walked into this party and the first person I saw was you, and I was like, aren't you on your word, right?
Exactly. Like, you've been in all the important occasion of my life. And I'm like,
weirdly.
This weird there. And I'm like, hi, weird.
Unfortunately, I'm so sorry for you.
But you were also there when I rode to Goa just before I go for a world ride. Remember, you were riding my bike and I was behind.
But that's when I rode your V-Rod. That's when I rode your V-Rod and also your night rod, and I was just like, I don't know how you ride this across the world.
See.
Oh, what happened? Oh, yeah, we're
here.
Come on, we won't hold you any longer. A few more questions and we let you go.
Seems my experience with you is equal with my experience with Hog and Harley's.
Well, then those are good things then.
Yeah. Just fine.
Yeah. So I'm gonna ask you: is there another Harley space for another Harley in the garage?
You know, the thing is, as of now, I still do have 4. Like I have, and every day, Alex says, don't worry about Corona. Your business is down.
Yeah.
Don't even think about it. I
Yeah.
sell your bike and deposit your money in your account. I already have the Nitro, the Special, Fatboy Special, the Ducati, and the BMW. And as of now, I don't have any space to add on. But the thing is, yes, please. Can you go over to Grandma? the thing is, like, if I wanted to add, I cannot add. I have to upgrade. Like, I have to change one of my bike to another one. I remember that they were offering me a CVO and they had a really nice one they were telling me to buy. But my problem is when I make memories with the bike, it's damn tough to sell it. I remember when I bought the Nitro, I didn't sell my 48. I was sitting and looking at it that I just wanted to say bye to my lover. And it took me like 8 months to sell my 48. That also because I didn't start it even once. Now, for me, if I want to change, I have to sell it, or I have to, I mean, I can't see myself selling my Nitro.
I agree.
But I see my other, I see the other bike, like other Harleys, and I look at it, I'm like, damn, I want that too. Like, let's see. I never can see what's going to happen in future. Maybe there is a possibility I just change something, but I can't see myself selling my Nitro. I can't.
I can't imagine you would.
No, I don't think so. I'm the one who just, Nitro cannot just go.
Yeah.
And Amanda, you're right. I never can let go of a Harley. Never.
Yeah. Doesn't your brother have one too? Isn't there one? Last time I was in Pune when Ausap and I were riding the Harleys down from Delhi to Goa for the
yes, yellow 48. Yeah.
So they are a couple parked outside the house.
Yeah. It goes. You know, after some time, you start running in the vein of the family. And you know one thing is really interesting. When I had Harleys, all my neighbors bought Harleys. Like, I remember the first 48 that I had, I was living in the same house that you came in, Kalyani.
Yeah.
And there was a guy next door. He came to me and said, hey, hi, I'm your neighbor. I saw that you're riding this Harley. I just want some suggestion about which bike should I take, and can I do this? Can I do that? And I was just like, all right. He went and bought the Sportster. Yeah. And I called the Bombay showroom. They booked it for him. And then I changed my house. I shifted to another house. My front neighbor comes to me and I was like, hi, how are you? I wanted some suggestion about the bike. He bought another Sportster.
Not bad. That's not bad at all.
Not to mention that I just get 30% of the profit of it from the Harley Davidson.
Of course.
They ask for my account. They just put it in my account. Vijay, you remember that.
Vijay just signed out and ran away.
Vijay gonna be like, who? Maral, who?
Who? Where? She doesn't even live in India anymore.
Oh yeah, I think he will be the reason I never come back.
Well, we hope you do, and we hope you do, because I think it's about time that we actually rode together. Because
yeah.
I don't think we've ever ridden together,
No,
and
we didn't. We have to.
we've just found each other in random parts of the world and partied, and I think
Yeah.
it's time to ride together.
Yeah.
Okay, Murad, I think I'm going to let you go.
Okay.
It's I see the baby's also getting impatient.
Oh, the
But
baby's
it was
grandma outside. Yeah.
nice. I think you guys all safe and sound and locked away.
Thank you. And yeah, here you guys also. I don't know how far we want to go with this lockdown and Corona.
Yeah.
I hope they're just gonna get over soon. I know it's really difficult with the bikers. They're going crazy.
Yeah.
They're wearing their helmet in the house. They're just doing the craziest stuff. But I think this time needed. All of
course
us
it is.
take it easy. All of us to just do whatever. I become a great housewife. Like you can imagine.
Me too.
Like cook, bake, jaru paru. I mean, washing clothes, hair
Pocha.
done.
Before everyone's awake. Absolutely.
You never ever see me like this. Always on the Harley, I'm like that. And now I'm just like a nice housewife at home and doing this stuff. But you don't know how great I am. I think Alex is so happy he married me. Like he's happy.
I'm sure he is. You won't be very happy when he has to sit in that sidecar and ride with you.
Oh no! When I was in after the marriage, one day after the marriage, I was just sitting on a bike and continuing the ride. And he sat behind me as a pillion till Bolivia. And I told him, do you want to ride? He was like, no, it's your ride and you have to ride it yourself. He sat in the pillion and then I was like, love, everything is okay. Everything's okay. Anywhere is paining. He was like, yeah. And I'm like, where? He was like, my ego.
Well, I should have thought of that before he decided to get married to you in Peru.
No, I mean, I think he's strong enough to can take the crazy woman like me. And anytime now when we have argument, he's like, honey, the continent number 8 just came out. Do you want to go around the world one more time to send me off?
Well, soon. He should maybe next time the 3 of you can go.
Oh yeah, for sure. It's gonna be soon. I have another 90 countries to go to finish the world.
Yeah. Well, I'm sure you'll catch up. We'll wait for that. We'll wait.
Yes.
Thank you very much, Maral. It was awesome speaking to you.
And we're gonna catch up very soon.
Very soon. You stay safe, and we'll keep your motorcycle. We'll keep your motorcycle safe here. You tell us if you need to. We'll run down and like start riding them.
It's in a safe hand. I'm not gonna tell you the person's name.
Otherwise,
it's in a safe hand.
Okay. Done. Awesome. So till next time. Bye.
Ciao. Bye.
Ciao. Bye.
Bye.
Thank you, Maral. And that was our 5th episode. And also the last one for the season. So what I want you guys to do is send us your suggestions, what you thought of the last 5, if someone saw all 5. And we'd like to hear what you thought and what you think we can do better for the next set. Till then, stay safe. This was the Passport to Freedom with Harley Davidson and Maral and me, Veer Nakai. Ciao. Suddenly I forgot how to put this off. Oh.